A video circulating on social media shows a Ukrainian drone shower Russian positions with a fiery substance. Ukrainian war social media purports. Eastern Ukraine, a Ukrainian drone drops molten thermite on a Russian-held tree line, setting it ablaze. Open source X, formerly Twitter. User OSINT Technical said, sharing the footage circulated by multiple Ukrainian Telegram accounts posting war updates. Thermite is a mix of aluminium and rust that reaches more than 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit when set alight twice as hot as molten lava, according to the Science Channel. The Ukrainian Military Center reports that thermite is capable of burning through the armor of vehicles. Kyiv's military regularly shares drone combat footage, showing frontline clashes in the ongoing full-scale war, which began in February 2022. Ukrainian Telegram channels said the combat footage was filmed in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region, where Russian forces are focusing its advance and pushing toward the city of Pokrovsk, a key logistical hub for Ukrainian forces. The Russian military has pushed to capture the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, together known as the Donbass, since Russia's initial invasion of eastern Ukraine in 2014. Ex-user Dmitry, from War Translated, an independent project that translates war materials, war, said the drone belongs to the Medical Service Unit of Ukraine's 2nd Mechanized Battalion, 3rd Assault Brigade. An FPV drone with a thermite warhead is destroying Russian positions on one of the fronts, he wrote. The Institute for the Study of War, ISW, a US-based think tank, said in its latest analysis of the conflict in Ukraine on Sunday that Russian forces recently advanced in the Pokrovsk direction, amid continued offensive operations in the area. Geolocated footage published on September 1st indicates that Russian forces recently advanced west of Mykhailivka and within central Dolynivka, both southeast of Pokrovsk, and ISW assesses that Russian forces likely seized the settlements, the think tank said. The ISW said last week that Moscow is pursuing 2 immediate tactical efforts as part of an ongoing push operation to seize the city. The Russian military command likely views both of these tactical efforts as desired prerequisites for launching an intensified offensive effort against Pokrovsk itself, the think tank said. Ukrainian reports indicate that in July, Russia lost 1,520 artillery systems, and in August lost 1,517. Back in June, Ukrainian officials reported that June was Russia's worst month for artillery losses in the war so far, with 1,415 Russian artillery systems destroyed, records since surpassed, according to subsequent updates from July and August. Russian special equipment losses in August were 278, and in July were 265. In June, they were 267. By comparison, the month with the next highest figures was March 2024, with 215. If accurate, these latest reports would bring the total number of Russian artillery losses since the 2022 invasion to 17,646, and the total number of special equipment losses to 2,993. Kyiv also claims that over the same period, Russia has suffered 617,600 personnel losses. However, Russia does not normally disclose its military losses, and military analysts are skeptical of reports released by both Ukraine and Russia. Accompanying a post from Ukraine's defense ministry on the latest figures was a quote from American endurance runner Dean Karnazes, which read, "Run when you can, walk if you have to, crawl if you must, just never give up." The announcement of the latest figures comes as analysts have suggested that Ukraine's ongoing incursion into the Kursk region may be slowing Russia's advance. A weekend report by the Institute for the Study of War said, operational pressures from the Ukrainian incursion in Kursk Oblast are impacting Russian operations in every sector throughout the theater. The Russian military command may have redeployed limited elements intended to reinforce Russia's priority offensive operation in the Pokrovsk direction to defend against the Ukrainian incursion in Kursk Oblast, the ISW reported. However, though the incursion caught Russia and Ukrainian allies off guard, Russian President Vladimir Putin's seemingly sluggish response could mean Moscow is instead focused on other frontline opportunities. The ISW previously warned that Russian forces have continued to make significant tactical advances southeast of the Donetsk city of Pokrovsk, an important rail and road hub for Ukraine's troops. Putin is not diverting forces from the axis attacking toward Pokrovsk, said Nico Lange, chief of staff for Germany's defense ministry until 2022. He is trying to use forces from somewhere else, or he is just saying, okay, let's deal with Kursk later, but now Pokrovsk is more important.